What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video. This one is going to be one of my favorite videos to do. I love doing top 10 videos, and this one is going to be doing a video talking about my top 10 favorite episodes, and I guess you can call this the Season 9 edition since, we've seen 8 episodes of Season 9. I want to kind of put the Season 9 episodes, at least a few of them, into this list, and, where do some of these episodes fit into my top 10 list? That's really what we're going to be talking about here. So, spoiler warning, if you're not caught up to the original series all the way through, especially Season 9, because Season 9 was an amazing season with a lot of awesome episodes, and definitely one of the best seasons we've had in years, to be honest. So, let's discuss my top 10 favorite episodes of the Walking Dead original television series. So, coming in at number 10, we're going to start off with Season 2, Episode 7, which is called Pretty Much Dead Already. So, this episode just blew my mind. You know, when I first saw it, when you get to see Sophia come out of that barn, and it's just like, wow, I did not expect to see that. And it's true. You wouldn't expect her to come out of the barn like that. But not just that. Shane's outrage and him, what some of the stuff he says there at the end, just really, really cool as he sees Rick and Herschel leading the walkers. I really enjoyed that episode so much. This was an awesome episode for Shane. Rick putting down Sophia, and the episode kind of ends with that. And it's like, what now? Really. It's an awesome episode, and it's always one that I remember, too. Like, it's always one of those that I remember. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that episode a lot. Coming in at number 9 is going to go to another Season 2 episode, which is Season 2, Episode 12, which is called Pretty Much, yeah, we already covered that. Coming in at number 9, Season 2, Episode 12, which is called Better Angels. So this, of course, is Shane's last episode in the series. Now, this used to be way higher in the list. It's just mainly because of the fact that we have over 100 episodes now, and we have so many episodes in the series that, Shane's death episode kind of went down on the list a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. So, Shane's death episode, the stuff with Randall, and then, of course, Rick killing Shane, having no choice but to kill Shane, is awesome, too. And then Shane actually turning into a walker, of course, at the end, and you get to see the herd and all that kind of stuff. Really, really awesome episode. I always remember that episode as being one of the best, and again, one of the most memorable episodes of the series, because after that, Shane is no longer with us, and it's almost like Shane, it's like the first 2 seasons, it's like Rick and Shane's story, and then from Season 3 forward, all the way to Season 9, it's Rick's story, and then from Season 9 to who knows how long, it's, Daryl and the others' story. It's really cool how that works out when you really think about it. So, I enjoyed that a lot. So coming in at number 8 is going to go to the Season 2 finale, Episode 13. So I know you're probably thinking, wow, 3 straight episodes of Season 2. And that's because Season 2 is great quality. It really is. So this is the Season 2 finale. This is the one where they have to actually evacuate the farm, which was very exciting. I really enjoyed this one a lot because, first of all, we get to see Michonne, so that's awesome. Then we also, which she wasn't even casted at that time either. I remember hearing about that. And then, I love the zoom out with the prison at the end. Rick's speech at the end is amazing. I killed him. I killed Shane, and then, we get to see, everybody evacuate the farm, which, like I said, they evacuate the farm, but it's like, man, honestly, people wanted to see a different location because a lot of people really complained about the fact that the entire second season was at the farm. So, honestly, probably not the worst thing. Yeah. So coming in at number 7 is going to go to Four Walls and a Roof, Season 5, Episode 3. Now, this one was awesome. It was so unexpected, too, because I really thought Gareth's group would have lasted a lot longer. And to see that church scene, man, I didn't expect to see that at all when it went down. That was just insanely shocking, and really, when I look at this, I'm like, man, this is one of the best episodes because of the fact that not only was it I would say just as brutal as the comic, maybe a bit more. I don't know. It was brutal though, and it was really brutal. And you got to see Bob's death, and you got to see a pretty decent cliffhanger too with Daryl. Like, come on out. You don't know who it is. It's actually Noah, but you have to watch the next few episodes to find out. The way they did this episode was so great. It was very thought out. You can tell. So I really enjoyed episode 3 of season 5. Season 5 is still one of the best seasons in my opinion. Along with season 4 too, because a lot of that season 4 stuff led up to season 5. So yeah. Number 6 is going to go to my first season 9 episode for this season. Number 6 is season 9, episode 4. So, The Oblige. Now, this one, it was such a strong episode. It was such a strong episode, and it was so insane. Not only the Rick scene at the end, which really did make this go on the list very high up. It easily put it on the list. Not only that, because you knew that he was going to die or leave or whatever, not because of that, just the way they made this episode. I mean, the fight between Rick and Daryl, their conversation in that pit, it was so, like, I was in that scene. Like, I felt like I was in that pit seeing them two talk. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. The stuff with Negan and Michonne, this stuff was good too. I enjoyed to see a little bit more of time skip Negan too. That was great to see. But man, that stuff with Rick and Daryl, their last scenes, like, brother, take my hand. It was just, oh man, I love that. And no, I'm not sacrificing the bridge. Hey, be safe, Oh, wow, because you know what's coming, that's the thing. You know what's coming, and that's what really made it that much better. And then when you see the scene actually go down at the end, and you see him, and it's just like, and he's stuck, and you see all the walkers coming in, and then you have to wait till next week, and then they give you, like, the best promo for episode 5 ever. Amazing episode 4. Love that episode so much. Considered putting it higher on the list, but I couldn't do that, and you'll see why. Number 5 is going to go to the season 5 premiere, No Sanctuary. So, at the time when I first saw this episode, this was like my favorite. I love this episode so much. This is the one, of course, you guys don't remember, where Carol puts the guts on and she saves everybody from Terminus. Just really exciting stuff, Brutal scene at the beginning, too. But, getting to see Rick reunite with Judith, Daryl reunite with Carol in this one, and it was a wow, episode. It really was. The big explosion she set, and just amazing. Her killing Mary, too. Rick mowing down the guys on that little bridge thing or whatever. And it was just like, wow, that was so cool. So, love that episode even to this day. Number 4 is going to be definitely one of the biggest episodes of the series. Too Far Gone, Season 4, Episode 8. So, this was the one, of course, I don't think I need to go very in-depth with this. It was the one where the governor kills Herschel, the prison is destroyed, and after a half season of fighting back and forth with the governor, it finally comes to this episode. And it was like, wow. Rick getting seriously beat up, and I mean, you just had so much going on. The death of the governor, the death of Herschel, the death of this and that, the death of the prison, if you really want to, be realistic here. Because the prison was like a character, for a season and a half, So, yeah, I really enjoyed The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 8, that mid-season finale. Definitely, without a doubt, the best mid-season finale they've ever done. That is a guarantee. So, that's all I have to say about that. It was an incredible episode. Number 3 is going to go to Season 7, Episode 1, which is called The Day Will Come When You Won't Be. So, this one, of course, was the one where, of course, this is the one that made the ratings go down like crazy. Now, you're probably wondering, because this was such a hated episode when it came out, why is this on your list? It was huge. Did you guys see the amount of, I've never seen a show be so hyped for an episode ever. Everybody was talking about it. Oh my god, dude, did you watch Walking Dead last night? Did you watch Walking Dead last night? Abraham and Glenda, dude, it was so crazy. It was the most talked about thing on TV for like 6 months during the break. And then when that night finally came, it delivered. It was too brutal. Seriously, I hate when people do that because it's like, dude, you knew it was coming. You knew someone was going to get their head bashed, So it's like, really, I'm not going to rant on it, but it was an incredible episode. It was incredible. Yes, it was brutal, but it was amazing when it actually came. I still love that episode to this day, even though Glenn's death was super, super sad. Just, oh, man. And it was brutal, I know. But people use that against it. Like, they were like, oh my god, this episode should be blocked from, media. It was out of control. People were just raging about this episode. But you gotta admit, the hype was there. It was there, and it was present. It was right there in your face all the time. The hype was real for that episode, for sure. Number 2, which used to be my favorite episode, No Way Out. So if you guys don't remember, this is the one with Daryl, with the rocket launcher, blowing up those saviors. You get to see, basically, the death of Jesse, the death of Ron, the death of Sam. Carl got his eyes shot out, and they beat the herd. They beat the herd. We can beat them. We can beat them, and they're, fighting off the walkers. Such an amazing episode. This used to be my favorite episode of The Walking Dead, but of course, number 1, in my opinion, has to be, which you guys keep seeing here. It's kind of an obvious one. Number 1, Season 9, Episode 5, which is called, What Comes After. So, I like this title a lot, What Comes After, because it's like what comes after Episode 4 and that crazy ending, This one was incredible. Seeing Rick actually survive, even though they made you guess all the way through up until the very end when he actually gets saved, the music from the pilot brought into this one at the end was just amazing. The stuff with Maggie and Negan, it just was even better than I originally thought it was going to be. This episode just totally changed the series. After this episode, the show changed, This was Rick's last episode. And to see Jon Bernthal, Scott Wilson, rest in peace, Scott Wilson, seriously, and Sonequa Martin Green, all in this episode, was just incredible. The issue 100 iconic, bodies everywhere thing, and you get to see, the hospital and the Don't Open Dead Inside. Just amazing. Amazing episode for sure. So, that's my list, you guys. I really want to say, these are all amazing episodes and very special episodes to me. And I mean, I love every single one of these episodes. And there's even more episodes that I could fit into a top 15 or something. But, really what matters is my 10 favorites. And these are the 10. So, yes, I got 2 episodes from Season 9 this year. Let's see if we get any more in this list in the second half. I guarantee it, because, I mean, the second half looks amazing. So, anyway, cannot wait for the second half. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.